You have just acquired a Wipika. Bravo! The Wipika wing, totally polyvalent, equally suitable for use on land or on water. The qualities which make the Wipika unique are its capacity to take off rapidly from water due to its inflatable structure. Its extreme stability, getting a high level of security. Power and excellent performance. Its simplicity of design and ease of utilization. The Wipika wing may be used to practice a number of land and water sports. The most spectacular of these sports is the flysurf. Laurent Ness, a pioneer of this sport, started 5 years ago using different types of kites that were difficult to control, more or less impossible to take off from the water. Today, with the Wipika kite, the flysurf comes out as a sport. The fact that the Wipika is capable of an uninsistent takeoff after dropping in the sea makes the flysurfer totally autonomous. Today, after years of developing the boards and the wings, the flysurfer can now sail close to the wind and fly surf in winds of 8 knots and more. Raphael Sal, windsurfer champion, is him as well, mad about flysurfing. The Wipika wing has a wide range of utilization, which allows it to put all sorts of vehicles such as sea kayak, which uses the wind to advance without effort. The trifoiler is a prototype that allows sailing in all types of wind. On land, it is possible to do parakarting and sand rolling. Laurent is going to give you a complete demonstration of how to get the best out of the Wipika. First of all, before starting to learn to pilot a Wipika wing, it is absolutely essential to learn to fly an ordinary double-line kite. Practice with a cheap delta wing, you will avoid destroying your Wipika and accidents. Position yourself back to the wind, wing on the ground facing you, ready to inflate the stiffeners. Begin by inflating the 5 transversal stiffeners using the pump supplied, finishing by the leading edge. Make sure that the tubes are well inflated for the wing to be sufficiently rigid. Be careful not to overinflate, they may burst. In practice, stop pumping when the stiffeners feel reasonably hard. Keep sand out of the pump. If the pump gets dirty inside, take it to bits, clean it, rinse it in fresh water, grease before reassembling. Once the wing is inflated, place it face to the ground and face to the wind. Weight the wing with sand or any other thing that won't damage the wing.
Voilà. Ça bouge pas.
Now, unwind the 5 meters of line that are on the bar and then place them on the ground. The red end corresponds to the left hand and the green to the right. Now, unwind the lines between the wing and yourself, adding, if you wish, a pair of extension lines. Increasing the length of your lines gives you more power to the wing. It is important to have no knots in the lines. Knots can cause lines to break. Fix the lines to the connecting points, red to red and green to green. Once the wing is ready, put on your wetsuit and harness. Position the wing on the edge of the window. Never drag the wing on the ground. Carry it facing the wind. Check the lines are free. Make sure there are no twisters in the line. It is possible to fly with twisters in the lines, but the friction weakens them. Check before each session that the security system on the bar is in working order. It can get jammed. Then attach it to your wrist. One way to start is to ask someone to assist you by holding the wing in position on the edge of the window. Then, releasing the wing at your command. For an unassisted takeoff, place the wing back on the ground, facing the wind, the extremity of the wing nearest the pilot being folded and weighted with sand. Position yourself so that the wing is on the edge of the window, then walk backwards, the lines tighten and the wing takes off. Once the wing is in the air, practice flying it on the edge of the window, then in the middle of the window where you feel maximum power. The first flying experience with a Wipika should be in a wind of 8 to 12 knots. To pilot the Wipika, you should pivot the bar in a plane parallel to the line. Pivoting in a vertical plane has no effect on the wing. Once you are capable of piloting the wing, simulate different navigation maneuvers by walking. When the lines get twisted, you can avoid doing loopings by turning yourself. For water starts, you could practice in 1 meter of water. If the wing is flat on the water and whatever its position, first let the wind tighten the lines, then by pulling on the left and right gently, puts the wings in a vertical position. Avoid violent movements. Still on the water, the wing moves now closer to the wind. When it reaches the edge of the window, gently pull on the top line to take off. Let the kite tow you in the water, controlling speed and direction. To land the wing with the help of an assistant, let the wing come slowly down on the edge of the window. Your assistant can catch it face to the wind by the leading edge. Your assistant must never catch the wing by the trailing edge, this being very dangerous in high winds. To land the wing on your own, release a system of security by pulling your hand away from the bar. The wing will then drop, having lost all its power. You can then fix the lines back to the bar. If you are at sea, deflate the wing, roll it and paddle back to to the beach. Never detach the wrist lead before having completely neutralized the wing. To keep your wing as long as possible, avoid walking on it. To pack up your wing, deflate completely by pinching the valves. Wind the lines carefully around the bar, fold the wing and put it in the bag. In the case of a puncture, first find the source of the leak. Take out the tube completely, making sure to fix a cord to the tube first. If necessary, put the tube in water to find the leak. Dry and deflate the tube before using the PVC glue. Use talcum powder to put back in the tube. Use the same system for the leading edge. Okay, you're now ready for the waves of Hawaii.